Welcome back, everyone. Don of All Sorts here, and today is Mother's Day. So of course that means I cleared my schedule and I must go see my mother. Gotta at least do that on Mother's Day. And so now I'm taking a trip over to Queens. Go bring her some goodies. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. You know, we appreciate it. I know growing up, you know, I felt like my mom was like Wonder Woman. You know, she could handle any problem and always take care of us. It sucks that, you know, getting old, man. She had the stroke. And, you know, and overnight she went from, you know, being a complete competent person to having to stay in a nursing home. And I wish I had the means to take care of her. I really do. But I just don't. I mean, if she could at least talk, it would make things so much easier. But since the stroke, she hasn't really been able to talk. She's half paralyzed. It's really a shame. So the least I can do is go see her and bring her a big bag of edibles. Yeah, we still got a few raindrops out here today. But rain or no rain, gotta go see Mama on Mother's Day, right? I feel like a bad son because I've barely been visiting her at all. And with Corona and everything, I gotta make an appointment and get tests. And then if I have any emergency situation I gotta handle on that day, there goes all that planning. Oh, now I gotta go hop on the Jackie Robinson. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of moron drivers out today. As always, it is Brooklyn. So be extra careful, especially on holidays. A lot more people are drinking. People that don't always drive are out driving. They always got to be extra careful on holidays. I guess there's a bunch of people going to the cemetery here for Mother's Day. Guess they're gonna go visit their relatives at the cemetery. And I'm in no rush. No rush at all. You know, I never even thought about how much traffic cemeteries get on Mother's Day. What kind of guy, man? Go ahead, guy. Go ahead. You happy now? There you go. Just let these bozos pass, man. When they want to ride your ass like that, just let them pass. Yeah, at least nobody's going crazy on the Jackie today. Some days this place is like a racetrack. Some good practice on the turnings over here, though. You know, since the roads are a little wet, I'm not really trying to lean too much or go crazy or nothing. Maybe I just gotta learn to trust my bike more. Got the armored jacket on today, just in case, you know, it's a little bit of a rainy day, holiday drivers. It's always better to be safe and try to keep on your armor. You know, my goal is to get where I'm going safely and just enjoy myself. If I see a good opportunity to open her up, I will, but I'm not gonna open her up in I don't know what kind of traffic's coming up ahead. You know, you gotta be safe. Last thing I want to do is wreck my bike. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably be all right, but I don't want to wreck my bike. And here we are in Queens, College Point, Queens. It's the neighborhood where I spent like the first decade of my life. And here we are, the town that gave birth to the Don of All Sorts. The roads are still bad, of course, but it looks like they're trying. But now I remember that I wanted to bring her something from McDonald's and one of the stores. Alrighty, so we just got out of McDonald's. Let's head over to my mother's nursing home and finally get to see her. You good, you good? Come on. There's no reason to get mad. She just simply didn't see you yet, you know? I don't see why everyone gets all worked up. We're all human. We're all out here doing our own thing, pay attention to other stuff. No reason to be speeding around small towns anyway. You see, these are some tight streets. One car trying to park will cause a bunch of traffic. And if I were to try to go around everyone, who knows what other bozo has the same idea. You know, no rush, man. I ain't gonna get paid or if I get there faster. Doesn't benefit my life any. I'm already 2 hours early. Alright. Alrighty, so I got like another hour and a half before I get to visit my mother. So I figured I'd come down here to the water. It's been a while since I've been on this dock over here. And just come hang out for a bit. Chill with Mary Jane, if you know what I mean. And just kill some time. But it is beautiful out here. Got some people fishing. Looks like someone built a little shelter over there. This dock is in some disrepair though. See, got the boards rotting away. Just random holes. Don't want to step through that. But still the same view as ever. Always like hanging out down here. Got the airport across the way. I think that's LaGuardia. A marina down there. It's a nice, pleasant place to be. So I'm gonna hang out with Mary Jane for a bit, and I'll see you guys in a minute. We just spotted a couple of the resident geese over here. Oh, what is that little guy? Oh, can you see him up there? That little guy is so cute over there. Alrighty guys, I just finished the visit with my mother. That was actually rather nice. She made more progress in the past year than I thought she would have. She's actually, you know, she had a big stroke a while back and she was left, you know, her completely right side paralyzed and unable to speak. But it seems like she's making a little progress. She was able to move her right leg and was actually able to stand up for a minute. So that gives me some hope that she might be able to recover. I hope so. At least enough for me to take her home. That would be great. Of course I miss my mom's, but at least I cleared my schedule and made sure I got out here for Mother's Day. So the least I could do. And now I'm just gonna take a little ride around College Point just for nostalgia purposes. You know, it's always nice to go around your hometown, see how things have changed, see how they haven't changed. It always feels weird coming back to College Point. Sort of like going to like the first town you start off in a video game after you beat the whole game already. It's like, you know, this town's just, it's the people that made it what it was. All the memories that I have out here, that's what makes it special. But in that way, you know, I feel like a foreigner out here now, because everyone that I did know either moved out, went off getting married, having kids, or they passed on, or whatever happened to them. But you know, it's not the same without being able to see the people you remember. A lot of good memories out here, a lot of crazy memories, a lot of bad memories. And hey, that's childhood, right? I remember when I got beat up by cops in this park over here. It's always a good story. Back when we used to get arrested for possession of marijuana. So glad they changed that. It's also weird because I remember being out here as a little kid on a bicycle. Now I'm an adult out here on a bigger bike. Some things never change, right? This was a nice little town to grow up in. Wish I would have appreciated more back then. Remember, all these used to not be here. It was just woodland. Now we're coming up on Chisholm's Park on the right over here. Yeah, still a nice park, right? Shout out to all the College Pointers. We're a dying breed. There's no one quite like us. We're raised in the 90s in College Point. Hey, Pete the fireman, if you're ever watching this, remember when you crashed that Toyota Camry over here? Oh, good times, man, good times. Got that NYPD Harbor Patrol. These are the best cops in the world, man. They were the coolest. We used to hang out near these cops specifically because they were the coolest, man. They weren't gonna bother you if you weren't causing trouble. This used to be Chilton Factory. They're like like a sewing factory. I forget what it's called, a loom or whatever. And now they built more condos over here. Place is expensive too. Going to 15th Ave. Good times, man, good times. Remember all the good times out here. My friend used to have this nice little house over here, and now it's just a yard. Just a yard. Hey, Officer Cook, if you're watching this, you remember chasing me through this Pepsi factory? All for a piece of scrap metal, right? Spent hours chasing me all over this place. Oh, I bet I proved everybody wrong. I became a good, productive citizen. Yeah, another day in the life, man. Another beautiful day. A nice Sunday, Mother's Day. A very nice visit with Mama Dukes. What more could I ask for, right? At least I brought her a whole bunch of edibles. She's over there on a Mary Jane cloud. She's very happy. And to all the mothers out there, I wish you all the best. A happy Mother's Day. You'll deserve the praise, man. A lot of single mothers out there. Respect to you guys. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because, you know, been through it. My mother was working 2 minimum wage jobs just trying to keep us fed at one point. I know what you guys are gonna say. Why don't I have a better phone mount? Well, if you know of a better phone mount for the Alcatel V3, let me know. I'm not a big fan of these $1,000 phones, but I am a big fan of these large screens. Hence why I got the cheapest phone with the largest screen I can. I'd be lying if I said I didn't still get nervous sometimes when getting onto the highway. Especially when I know I gotta cut over and stuff immediately. But it looks like it's alright. Alrighty. And here we are, safely in the lane we need to be in. Now I just gotta watch out for the other bozos. Remember, never slam on your brakes. Always progressive brake pressure. If you're not going to be able to stop in time, just try to take a different path. Then it's time to look for an escape path. As you see, I got the right, which is not preferable. If there's no cars on my left, I would rather swerve left. But always be prepared. I'm looking at the brake lights ahead of this car, not its brake lights. I mean, them too, but you know, you want to react to what they're reacting to. And, you know, not a last second thing. Like they say, you want to look a few seconds ahead, 12 seconds ahead if you can. Another day in paradise. Yeah, I knew he was going to come over. That's why I didn't try to go past him. You know, you want to be ready for anything. Act like people are going to act like you're invisible. Like people can't see you. Windy day out today, huh? I see those brake lights all the way up there. I'm ready for them. You know, it's a nice Sunday. I'm in no rush. I don't win any prize for rushing, unless it's a very stupid prize, like getting into a wreck. And yes, I could easily jump the line, but you know, there's cops up there. Who knows, man? Ain't no reason to. I'm not in that much of a rush where it's like, oh, I gotta jump this line. I mean, I don't see why anybody's in that much of a rush. I get the adrenaline rush, that I get, I understand that. But so, you know, hop on the LIE at fucking 2 in the morning and go let loose. I guess after losing my license once from reckless driving, I'm just not willing to do it a second time. The roads are nice and dried up now. Yeah, I could tell that guy really wanted to pass me, so just let him pass. If doing 60 and a 50 ain't good enough for him, then he can go ahead and pass. Nice little ride on the Jackie though. Not as much traffic as there was on the way here. These guys are speeding to nowhere. Parkway's about to end. Oh wait, that was fun. Fun indeed. Well, happy Mother's Day, everyone. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Here I am back in Brooklyn. Looks a lot dirtier than College Point did, right? But here we are back in Brooklyn, home sweet home. If you made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. Comment your opinions or comment what kind of bike you have. I'd love to hear from you guys. But it's been a pleasure having you guys join me on this little Mother's Day ride. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Especially shout outs to you single mothers. I know you all are really trying hard doing your thing, man. It's not easy. So until the next video, this is your host, Don of All Sorts, signing off. And I'll see you guys in the next part.